1 minute to live.
Oh, poor Alexa. She's off. Sorry about that. Anyway, hi. This is MikiSunshine Creates, and I'm Miki. Hello. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching this on replay, thank you. Alexa, lower volume. Yeah, it was a little too loud. What was I saying? I don't know. It's gonna be one of those nights. Yeah. I said thank you if you're watching this on replay. If you're new, I would like to subscribe, hit that button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you always know when I upload a new video or go live. And I go live every Friday at 7:30 p.m., which is now. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Melody. Oh, it's going to be another night. Well, it's another Friday night at any rate. I messed up here bad. I put some, I got numbers mixed up, and then I was fixing it. I had missed a bunch of numbers, so I pulled out the one that I want to replace, and I'm doing this one at a time, and I'm not, wait a minute, there's more than one. How could I have missed so many? And I said, okay, well, I put the last one down, and I go to pour it in. I pour it into the gray. So I got the brown inside the gray, and now I got to pull it out. There's not that many. At least, there were just a few there, but crap. I'm going to have to add some glue to my single placer. Oh, yeah. Well, it's Friday night, another Friday night. I hope your week has been good. Mine has been semi-good. It's been good. I did spend a lot of time looking, even last week, looking on Pet Finder. I will never, ever forget Gizmo, and I try not to think about what happened. But I know that poor Jaxie and myself, we needed a new companion. So I found one, and it took the weekend to figure it out, but I picked him up on Wednesday. I picked him up on Wednesday, I think. I don't remember. Whatever. Okay, I think so. Look at me. I have no memory. I'm just fumbling along here, but this is what we do. This is what I do. Okay, let's see if we can get... This is what he looked like on Pet Finder. Isn't he adorable? They called him Joey Jr., but I don't like that. No, that's not my name. No. So Dan and I are calling him Oliver. That's Oliver. And he's about 4 or 5 months. I love this picture. This picture is great. The thing is, I don't know if you can see those eyes. You can't go, I had to use my zoom on my camera, and it gets very messy, fuzzes out. So, but that's my new baby, Oliver, aka Ollie. And now I can say Ollie, Ollie, I'm free. No, I will do that because I'm a nerd. Hi, Lois. How are you tonight? I hope y'all all right, are good. Now let's work on the color I'm supposed to. Yes. No more 4s. Please tell me no more 4s. Straighten out. lie right and straighten out. Anyway, it gets so hot in my bedroom that there are more floors. Damn it. Sorry, didn't mean that. Yes, I did. Um, that I was having trouble sleeping, and so we took the portable fan that uses batteries, D batteries. God, it uses a lot of them. And I put it on. I used to use that fan when I was selling my jewelry at craft fairs because, even in Florida, it's hot and humid. So I would have the fan on the table blowing at me. I'd get at least a breeze. I put the fan on the side of my bed by my head, turned it on, and forgot about it. So I fell asleep. It ran all night. Yeah, it's dead. it's 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 dead. It definitely, the poor thing died. I feel so bad. I, I broke the fan. But anyway, had to buy some more batteries, so hop over to Amazon and get some more batteries delivered. They came today. I also ordered Aileen's tacky glue, but I don't know where it is. It didn't come. It was supposed to be delivered at the same time. Sir Oliver. Oh, I like that, Yvonne. How you doing, sweetie? He is making me smile a little bit more. I am. Jaxie still is. She's still territorial about him, as most cats are when you bring home a new cat. So she's hissing and chasing him, and he's. I'm sitting and watching him scramble over the tiles. I'm sorry. He may be scared to death, but I love it. And he runs under my bed. The only problem is that when I brought him home, I was talking with Anne. I said, well, we'll leave him in my room for a couple of days and we'll introduce them slowly. And I had said, let me take him out of the carrier when we bring him home. So I asked I asked Dan to set up the litter. He set up the litter, and I asked him to, bring out some bowls, and he broke. And he'd already let the cat into my bedroom. And where did the cat go? Under the bed. So I have not even held him because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to hold him and make him feel comfortable and cuddly and get him used to my smell and Dan's smell, and then let him explore the bedroom, show him the litter box and let him explore the bedroom. And, here's where your food's going to be. Here's your kibble. And leave him be. Well, unfortunately, that did not happen. So I still have not held him. He did let me pet him yesterday and a little bit today. Not much. I wish I had nails right now because they would come in handy scratching him. I cut all my nails off so that they'd all be even when they grow out. Ah, yeah, my life's hard. First degree, first what? First nation problems, first world problems. I'm okay. I'm gonna take a deep breath. You got some music going in the background. Do let me know if the music is too loud. I can very easily lower it because it's coming through Alexa, and most of the time she listens to me. Sometimes she doesn't, but most of the time she listens. Very handy when my hands are full and I need it a Question answered. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of S's here. I didn't realize they were so. Ooh, I'm going to have to pour more. I think. There's up here. And up here. I can't stand silence, so this is why I mumble to y'all when I'm diamond painting. Because, I don't need to concentrate. Well, I should. So I don't do what I just did, put the wrong color in the wrong color, What? I can't put this away. 4. Go away. No more 4s. Where was I? And yes, I'm using a straightener. Most of you know about this already. You've seen me do it. It works. If you use it as soon as you put the drills down is when it's most effective. And it does help keep the rows a little straighter. I mean, I don't know. I think it's computer rendered when you see pictures of diamond paintings that are finished up close and the rows are perfect. Perfect this way, perfect that way. I don't know anyone who can get them that perfect. So I think they computer render it somehow. And the drills are actually graphic, CGI type stuff. I mean, people are good at graphics these days. It's possible. You've seen renderings of all sorts of three-dimensional objects. Like I said, who can get them that perfect? Even these aren't perfect. Hi, Lois. Oh, Lois. Oh, I said hi already. Never mind. I am still working on my blinging out the new year and my year of fantasy. This is still Titania and Oberon. I'm about halfway done. Yeah, it's a big one. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do because, we're not going to announce it yet, but the Great Escape comes in what, August? So I have no idea what I'm going to do for that one, but I have time. We all have time to think about it, and it's the year of fantasy. I'll work on one of Peggy Collins' cats. Hi, Sue. How are you? Boy, that rhymes. Yeah, sometimes this music gets boring. Talk about repetition. What was I going to say? Oh, poor me. Mine is a terrible thing to waste, they say. And mine is going to waste. I was going to say something. I swear I was going to tell you guys something. It's Friday. Cat. Diamond painting. Oh, I'm going to probably put up in the communities when I'm ready. I'm going to put up a number of diamond paintings to choose from, and I'll let you guys choose it for me, just like you chose the last one. Was it the last one? Yeah, no, the Halloween. You guys chose my Halloween one. So I'll probably still have those for next Halloween because I have too many. I don't know. Do you guys have Instagram? I'm going to assume you have Instagram. If you do, go to Peggy Collins Gallery. All one word, no spaces. She has a graphic picture that she did not too long ago. It's I think it was after she did the tree, which is being going to be sold at DAC tomorrow. But it's sweet peas. But the color, I could look at that painting all day long. I'm gonna now. I have to show you. I'm terrible at this, aren't I? I think you should look for yourselves. But oh man, it's just it's too much. Ah, there it is. Look at this picture. Isn't that beautiful? They're sweet peas. I didn't know sweet peas flower so beautifully, but look at the color she did to it. And the different, her quirks, her quirky graphics. What happened? There it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I want this. I hope DAC. If DAC puts this up, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I know, Rebecca, you want it too. It's just, it calls to me. It was the first thing I saw when I got onto Instagram today, and it was, or was it yesterday? I forget. But it was, how they give you your new things to look at. Hers was the first one, and I called Rebecca right away. Rebecca, have you seen this? I swear I couldn't look at it. It's just beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. All right, let's see if I remember again. Dipping time is Rhonda? Or did I mess that up? Ah, I got it right. I will, sooner or later, I will associate Dip in Time with Rhonda, and I won't have to search for it in my brain, which is always muddled, as we know. So we're working on S. S's. S is the word. No. I'm not going to start singing now. But like I said, do let me know if the music's too loud. You can always go a little lower. It was loud before when I first came on. Anyway, help me each way. Dipping Time, yeah. Rebecca, I already told everybody about Oliver. And who came up with Yvonne came up with Sir Oliver. I love that. We're going to call him Sir Oliver. That's his full name. He's great. Jackson is still chasing him and hissing at him, but as if once he gives her one swipe again on the nose, she'll learn her lesson, because she was used to a cat that was declawed. Gizmo and her were both declawed, so they bat each other around, but nobody got hurt. Not the way I got hurt. I mean, she already scratched me a couple of times. But I'm wavering on getting her declawed. There's too many people that make you feel bad for it. I've declawed a lot of cats. I've never had a problem, as long as they're going to be strictly indoor. And my cat is going to be strictly an indoor cat. I mean, no way he's going out. No way, no how. But people will give you, oh, you're cutting him off at the knuckles and you're doing this and it hurts. Of course it hurts. It's an operation. What? If you get stitches, you're not going to hurt? I mean, come on. Of course it's going to hurt. So you take care of them and you put newspaper down, in the litter box instead of litter so they don't, infect or get their paws all icky. You know, you cuddle them, you leave them, keep them in one room and not running around because it's hurting. And you give them pain medication and watch them wobble. I'm sorry, terrible. I'm a bad cat mommy. A lot of people will call me a bad cat mommy because of that. But to me, I see no harm, no foul in that. As long as you're willing to keep the cat indoors all the time and do your duty by taking care of them when they come out. I've never had a cat complain after they've recovered and the pain is gone. I've never heard a cat meowing when they're scooping the litter box because if it hurt, it would hurt when they scoop the litter box, and they would let you know. Cats let you know when it hurts. At least my cats always do. Cats in the wild, no. They'll go off and find a corner and just stay there. They won't tell anybody because they don't know. They say that the cats won't tell you when they're hurt, that they'll just run to a corner and hide. This is not true. At least not in my opinion or in my experience. They let you know. My cat, Gummidge, God bless him, I miss him. He was about 12 and a half, 13, and he, no, he was 10. And he came in, and I hear him meowing a little bit. I didn't know why he was meowing. But then he jumped up on the bed while I was sitting there watching TV one day and peed right in front of me. Uh, I think that told me something because he'd never done that before. So I took him to the vet, and he had what they call it crystals. And I'm going, ouch, ouch. So he had to spend 3 days in the vet hospital. And I brought him home, and he was fine until he was about 12 or 13. And then, the doc said the only way she says it's probably going to come back. She says the only way to stop it is to do an operation. And this was back in 91, 92, somewhere around there. And how much was the operation? $2,000. That was back then. $2,000. And then the doctor says to me, though he might not survive the operation because he's old, you know, 12, 12 years old, they're old. That's the equivalent of being in their 70s. Now, a lot of them will live till their 80s and 90s, in other words, up to 16, 17, maybe 18. But that's the exception rather than the rule, at least, again, as far in my experience. But Gizmo was too young. He was too young. And we had no sign. I know, I talked about this last week. Enough for the poor, poor, pitiful me's. Why did the music stop? Huh. Alexa, play Free Music 1. Here we go. I like that. That's cool. I set it all up in Amazon Music. So I set up all these playlists. And now that's all I have to say to Alexa, and she plays it. which is cool. Hey, chaotic. Oh, you snuck in there. Hi, girl. How are you doing? So it's Friday. It's the 27th. Soon going to be the end of the month, and we're going to get into the romance month. Yeah, I don't need that. No, not me. Wouldn't mind a hunk, but I don't need romance. Even though I like to watch romantic movies, yeah. Uh, I'm not just a nerd. I'm an idealist. Uh, anyway, I don't know what to talk about tonight. I already talked about the cat. And oh God, he's so cute. He is so cute. Is there anybody who hasn't seen him yet? Because I did show him before. He hasn't really sat still long enough for me to take my own pictures. The pictures I've taken have always been while I'm sitting in bed and he's by the door. He comes up on the bed, I go to take a picture, and whoop, just like Gizmo, he turns away. So I'm going to have to wait until he gets comfortable enough to sleep on the bed with me, which I hope he will, because, you know, I need, Gizmo was my companion. Jaxie is kind of like Dan's companion. And I need a companion. Yeah. I don't want to take Xanax. I'd rather take Cat. Oh, God. Yes, I am. Of course I am, Rhonda. Who isn't? I got mine sitting here behind me. It's just itching to be worked on. Where is that? There it is. Oh, lost one. Come on now. Time to fill this up with more wax. Becca says you can tell people who are starting to plan the Great Escape and will be looking for sponsors. Yeah, I did. I did speak about the Great Escape. You know, I just made the thumbnail for it. Oh, by the way, Rebecca, I also made a thumbnail for a community announcement. If you want to put it on your community page, but I'll send that to you later. Let's see. Rhonda's is supposed to be there Monday. Yay! Yeah, the Great Escape 2023. That's going to be a good one. And yeah, we want some sponsors. If you have any ideas, let us know. And no DAC, sorry. So I'm hoping Peggy will donate again because her pictures are so beautiful. And that 5x7 of Gizmo that she did, for about 5 days, I couldn't look at it. I couldn't look at that picture without the stab to my heart. But it got easier as I started looking on Pet Finder and I started looking at more and more cats. There's something just so calming about a feline. I don't know what it is, but I wanted a baby. I wanted a kitten that was like 8 weeks old. Unfortunately, it's not kitten season. So the only people that had kittens were like more than 25 miles away, and it's too far for me to go. And when a kitten did come in, as soon as I asked for him, he was gone. So it was like, what? So he is 4, 5 months, about the same age as Jaxie when we got her, and she was a rescue also. But she wasn't in a rescue shelter. She wasn't in a shelter. She was rescued by my friend, by my best friend at the time, because she always walks around these condo uh, communities because she's a condo association manager, and she does a lot of them. I mean, she's not just one. So she had 45 at the time, I think, 45 different condos, in the area, and at least once a month she'd go to them and walk around and make sure things were working and everything. Not waiting. You don't wait for them to call you. Try and get ahead of it as much as you can. So she was called by one of the tenants, one of the owners in a building not far from her, kind of like around the corner from her house, about 3 kittens that were first the mama. She was told about the mama who was pregnant, and the people in the condo who lived on the first floor felt bad, so they would feed the pregnant mommy, and then the mommy gave birth, and when they weaned and they started coming over, they were feeding them, and then they were in an abandoned someplace. I don't remember where it was, but I went there and I was looking at the kittens. My best friend adopted an all red one. Oh, what a cutie pie, and a very nice cat. She's got 4 now. This was a lady who said, "I'll never get cats." But she also has a colony of them in her backyard. Anyway, I saw a couple of. I think there were 3 or 4 kittens, but they were too young to be taken yet. Well, I wasn't looking for another cat at the time. I mean, I was looking, but I hadn't looked at them, and I didn't go back to look at them, and I couldn't find the right cat. So this is before Gumstar. This was after Gumstar passed away. I don't remember. No, when I got the house, so I don't remember. Whatever. I've had so many cats, I forget. So I never got the urge. I mean, when they're this tiny, yeah, I want them all. I can't help it. But as the months went on, and I'm still looking, and I'm looking, Lynn says to me, "There's one kitten left, about 5, 6 months, because it's been that long, and nobody wants her. Would you, at the very least, foster her?" And I thought about it. I said, "Oh." She sent me a picture. I said, "Oh, okay, let's bring her in." So that's how I got Jaxie. She was rescued from the streets by my best friend. And apparently this one, who is now named Oliver, Sir Oliver, he's also about 4 or 5 months, I think. I don't remember when his birthday is. They wrote it down. But he's been with one person for a long time. His foster mom. So he's having it's only been a couple of days. I'm not worried. But transition is never easy. Jaxie, on the other hand, who is this intruder in my space? This is my territory. So she chases him, and it's fun to watch. But like I said, he's got claws. Teeny tiny kitten claws. Oh, the sharpest. I think those are the sharpest, are kitten claws. Because he tried to climb my arm. Hi, Vivian. Yes, I got a new kitten. You haven't seen him? I posted his picture in that Fun with Crafts, or what, I forget it, and in the new mystery chat group. I think I posted a picture of him in my group in MikiSunshine Creates on Facebook. I think I did that. Let's double check, because you never know. But there were so many cats to choose from, but they were all 6 months, 7 months, 2 years, 4 years. I have no objection to an older cat. I really don't. But I wanted a baby. So that's what I did. Oh yeah, I did. I posted a little picture in a story. I wanted to name him Socks, but Dad says no because that's Clinton's. I don't know what. Don't ask me about that. But here he is. Isn't he adorable? He's just that cutie. Where is he? I have no idea where he. Oh, he's under the couch.
I opened the door so he could get in there if he wanted, but Jackson started coming out here, so I just shut it.
Yeah, Jaxie's gonna eat his food.
That's why. She's eyeing the door.
I'm keeping my door closed. He came in. He ate a little bit of the food that I put out for him. And then he walked away. Jaxie started to come in and eat, and Dan caught her. So we sent her out and we closed the door. I think I'm going to let him stay in my room tonight with the door closed. Yeah.
He might already be. So I didn't.
He might already what?
He might already be in there because.
No, he's not in there.
Because I just reclosed the door.
Yeah,
she
but
was coming out here.
Yeah, but did you see him?
I didn't see him go in.
You didn't see him go in?
Yeah, sorry, folks.
That's all right. Hey, life. This is real life. Nah, he didn't go into that. Well, I don't know. Anyway, last night we kept the door open and I let him roam. Tonight I think I'm gonna put him back in my room because they haven't gotten to know each other yet. They need to get. And Jaxie, she used to steal Gizmo's food. I don't know why I expected her to be any different with this kitten, And I don't want her eating too much of the kitten food because that'll make her too fat. She's skinny, so it won't hurt her to have some, a little now and then. But we don't want her getting fat because she could use the calories. But I don't want her getting fat again. It was hard enough to get her slimmed down before when she had gained a ton. Hi, Dawn. So, that cat, she's always hungry. She'll eat anything. But she had her favorite food today, which is the fancy feast with the shrimp and the fish and the little. Oh my God! If they made it for humans, I would eat it. It's got crab and little baby sardines. It's the cutest thing. And I said, "What a nice dish! Did they make one for humans?" Because it looked good. I love seafood. It looked good. And I don't get to eat a lot of seafood. Dan hates it. And the only time I eat seafood is when I make him pick up some crab legs. Because we can't get lobster, decent sized lobsters down here. And to me, a chicken lobster, which is a 1-pounder, not worth it. It's not worth the work. It's good, it's better than nothing, but I like to work on a lobster. Hey, okay, he's using my. You have a scratching post right there. He's using my couch as a scratching post. This is one reason I get him to call it. But I'm gonna wait, until he's a little more comfortable. Oh God, I did it again. I missed a spot and put it away before I was ready. Oh, where is it? Where is it? One. Oh God, there's a row of them. Someone help me. I'm just completely scatterbrained. But it's Friday night. Yay! Yay! Like I said, I hope you all have had a good week. And I hope you're going to have a great weekend because we're going to be starting 1 month. There's 1 month until the mystery exchange starts. Unless we decide to start earlier. You never know. Right, Rebecca? Never know. It's possible. Anything is possible. But whether or not we do, I want to finish. I'd like to finish this before I go on to something else. And I'm only halfway done. So I may need the whole month to finish this. I don't know why I've slowed this plant these past 6 months. I've been very slow at diamond painting. Okay, so I seafood all the time, and I love seafood because I seafood and I eat food. Yes, that's definitely true. But I love crustaceans. And I love, what I wouldn't give for a nice Dover sole. A bass. How about a bass? Even a trout. I'll go for a trout. Doesn't have to be salmon. Salmon is one of the smelliest fishes. Kingfish. I cooked a kingfish whole once. I don't know if you know what they are. I caught him when I went out on a boat. So I decided I was going to cook them for my brother and I. And I looked up recipes and everything. I decided I'm going to roast him in the oven. So he was cleaned before I put him in the fridge. So he was clean. I took him out and I stuffed him with herbs and lemon and something else and put some foil around them, almost like a papillote. I didn't seal it completely. And just put it in the oven. He came. It was so delicious. It was kingfish is a very strong fish too. Strong flavored, but not smelly like salmon is smelly. But I love salmon. I love fresh salmon, raw. Cooked, cooked and canned. No, thank you. No, but I do love it when it's raw. Because that was the first raw fish I ever ate. No, I'm sorry, it was tuna. It was this little piece of tuna inside a fairly large bowl of rice with the nori around it. And I'm eating it off my husband's plate at the time, my then husband. And I said, what is this? This is good. What is this? He says, that's raw tuna. I said, no, you're kidding. it doesn't smell. It doesn't, it doesn't taste fishy. It's sweet. And he says, yeah, see, I told you. Because I would never eat sushi before. I would eat a futamaki, which is stands for giant roll, but it's usually vegetarian. There's all vegetables and cucumber and avocado and all these other what's the Asian pear, and what else was it? Can't remember that food that tastes like potato, but it's not. It's a Japanese turnip, I think. And oh god, it was so good. I'm talking about food again, aren't I? Rebecca, why did you stop me? I could talk about food all night. And I could talk about cats all night. And I can talk about Diamond Penny all night. Oh, Vivian, have you seen the latest Peggy Collins picture? Not the tree that's going to be sold tomorrow at the ESC, but a fairly new photo that she's had, that she put up in her Instagram. If you want to go see it, Peggy Collins Gallery, all one word, no spaces. That picture, both Rebecca and I we look at it all day long. I might buy the print from her because they're not expensive. If I can go to Etsy and just spend $20 on prints, I might do that just so I could put it up here and look at it. I hope DAC makes that into a diamond painting. I really, 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 really want it. I want it. It's so colorful. It's her design, her design style. Very vibrant, different colors. They're sweet peas. And I didn't know that sweet peas have flowers. Beautiful. You had chicken, Rebecca? I had pork stir fry. I'm getting those meals, pre-made meals. Hey, I know, Dawn, I want sushi too. Those pre-made meals that you order like Apron or whatever. This one is called Mom's Meals, and my insurance company pays for it. They give me $200 a month to buy food. They have very limited kinds of food in their quote unquote little grocery store. So I signed on to Mom's Meals, and I'm ordering. I ordered it's 10 for $75, so I can get at least a month, almost a month's worth of food from them. But and it's not bad. This is my second week. My second batch. I ordered the things that I really liked from the first time, and there was some barbecue chicken, a mushroom risotto. It's really good, really good. Uh, it's funny though. Some of the things they had. Can something bland be tasty, or can something tasty be bland? Rather, I don't know. It was weird. I mean, it wasn't overly spiced. The pork stir fried rice, there had a little heat to it. That had a lot of flavor. But some of the dishes were kind of like, "Meh." And I didn't have I don't have any special needs, so they they if you have special needs, diabetic or whatever, all these different things, gluten free, vegetarian, or whatever, they have different packs for that. But I go, just give me some meat. I want meat or vegetables. I love, the veggies were nice. Now, corn chowder. Ooh, yum yum. I should have had that tonight. Like I said, I've got 8 left. They just delivered yesterday. So I had one last night and I had one tonight. I might have one tomorrow. Then again, I might not. Depends if Dan took the chicken out of the fridge. If he did, we'll be having broiled chicken again. No, I am getting a little tired of that. But it's fresh food, so I really can't complain. There's corn in the cob is on sale these days, at least near us. And they're so sweet and delicious. So he keeps buying corn on the cob, which is, and then we cook it in the microwave. It's easy. I mean, are you really going to boil up some water and cook the corn in that when you can just not even, don't even take the outing off. You don't even shuck it. You just toss it in the microwave for, I forget how long, Dan knows. And then you take it out and you cut off the bottom side that is connected, you know, not the one that stands up, but the bottom. Cut it off and it squeezes right out. That was such a cool trick when I learned that. So I'm never going to boil water for corn again. Nobody's talking. How come nobody's talking? I'm the only one who's talking. Nobody loves me. Gonna make me do this all by myself, huh, Rebecca? No, I don't mean to put you guys on the spot, but we're getting close to 8:30. It's 8:21. I don't have to talk a full hour because all I do is ramble and diamond paint. I need to come up with some more stuff to entertain you guys and keep you amused. Oh, I forgot I picked up some games. Valentine gnomes. Oh no. Everything is gnomes now. Ever since Rebecca got her first gnome, now everything is gnomes. I think it's her fault. It's her fault that everything came out gnomes this year. Well, last year. Because this year has just begun. We've only just begun. Remember that one? God, that's an oldie. Oh man, I can't remember the words anymore. Something about something in promises. Oh, shame on me. Anyway, any possibility that I'm not making myself insane. I just hope I'm keeping you company at the very least. That's how I feel. It's funny when I'm one-on-one with someone, I have no problem talking. I have no problem coming up with new subjects to talk about. Maybe it's because, yeah, Karen Carpenter, you're right. Maybe it's because when you're talking to someone, you're going back and forth. Of course, I talk so much, Rebecca just sits there. I don't. I do. I don't let her get a word in edgewise. And then she does the same to me. I mean, isn't that what friends do? Right? We're there to listen and to be heard. And you gotta listen to your buddy. All right, guys. I think I'm going to finish this color, this symbol, which got a little bit more. And then we're going to call it a night because I think tonight is the last night of the Blinging in the New Year with J-Rob. I need to take a picture of this and upload it. I haven't done that in a while. But because I put a lot of bling into this one. A lot of bling. At least for me, it's a lot. The person who didn't put any extra bling for years. But I blame Tia. I blame J-Rob. I blame Rebecca. I blame Alyssa. I blame everybody. You're all enablers. And you all got me spending money on ABs and crystals and other stuff. Oh, Vivian, I am. I'm glad too. I'm glad I have a new kitty. Hopefully he will turn out to be my companion. And we'll have many, many years ahead. I'm not looking forward to Jaxie getting older. I want her to stay young. She's only 10. She's about half a year, 3/4 of a year older than Gizmo was. But she had no problem, getting used to Gizmo, but she was younger then. Because when Jaxie came, I had Furby. No, I had Taplin and Cummins. I'm lost. I'm lost with the cats and the sequence. But I know that Furby was a baby. No, he was an older cat. He was like 12 when Jaxie was brought in. Jaxie drove him crazy. I I think Jaxie gave him a virus or an infection or something, just from stress. Poor Furby was so stressed out. And now it's turnabout. This little kitty may stress her out. I hope not, but yeah, I miss the Furb. There's never going to be another cat like him. I wish you guys had known him. He was special. He was very special. That's why I wanted a baby kitten. That's why I wanted a baby kitten. But 4 or 5 months is not bad. I can deal with it. If I could deal with Jaxie's personality, I can deal with his. They said he has a very loving personality, so we'll see. He's got to get used to the household. I get used to Dan, get used to me, get used to Jaxie. Poor baby. She was chasing him all over the place today. And whoop, under the bed. And of course, watching him slide on the tiles. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm cruel. Oh, he loves the laser pen. I had him going around in circles. And Jaxie was sitting there watching with her head tilted. What's he doing? And he's running around. You're just chasing the light. I love that. Cats make me laugh. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight. I want to thank you all for coming tonight and keeping me company and whatever. And please be good, be nice, be happy, be wonderful, be kind, be safe. Do what you have to do to keep yourself and others safe. And until the next time, I think I'm going to say arrivederci.